Good morning. My name is Brian Johnson, and this video is really for advanced traders that understand the Forex. It's not for, sorry the expression, turkeys. It's for eagles. One day turkeys can become eagles. Only when you fly with turkeys, it's hard to soar with eagles. Seeing things is seeing with a clear mind. And one must see with a clear mind to understand the Forex. One must see that an old theory of the Forex is what moves the Forex. And in an economic school, they once taught the theory of the three currencies forming zero. And you had to do a thesis on it and show the mathematical formula using calculus. But put simply, that these three currencies, see the 3-1 there? The Euro US dollar, the Euro Great British Pound, and the Great British Pound US dollar, when they formed the zero, there was a major trend change. So, in other words, when the sum of the three numbers balanced out to zero, and now we start to think of zero. Remember, if you are printing money, you are using the bottom slot, that when one of these went to zero, -4, +5, +7, it was a time to look at putting on an order. In this case, with the 3, this is a time that affects most of the major currencies. When they go zero in the day or the week, it transforms over to zero, doesn't it? So we're looking at some basic zeros and what happens. So if you were looking through a chart and you saw a +4 that was a minus nothing, it's similar to your bottom of your chart, zero. Interesting, isn't it? Of course, these figures here are based on the 5-9 historical moving averages in weekly and daily, and of course the points away from the closing price of last week. But this is like a zero, isn't it? You have to think about it. So if we were using this as a trading platform with your indicators, it's simply a matter if someone asked me how I put my indicators on. Well, this is an indicator. It's not used for making money, except for practicing running up and running your drawdown. So it was 5,000. We run it up to 9,000, and if we had 9,000 to 6,000, if we had 1,000 in drawdown, at the end of the week we could just take it off and bring it back to your 5,000 account and start again, couldn't you? It's pretty simple stuff. It just means that you can use this for doing your signals and starting your signals off again at the beginning of the week and putting your 10. Why 10? You could use 20, 30, whatever. It's just a balance of sells and buys. There's nothing magical. I use 10 just to demonstrate to you the 5 plus, 5 minus of the opposite correlation of US dollars to the JPY. This little line on the chart is just showing the US dollar JPY movements. At the moment you can see the US dollar is up, the JPY is down. They're starting to go down because the US dollar is up. That's just a little indicator. So we want to put on a different indicator, and you could put on, let's see, we'll just flip down here, and Laura Bell's trick. Okay, it's just another little indicator we could use. And then of course you can see the hourly, daily, weekly, etc., the chart, You can see your zeros on it. Pretty simple stuff. But you have to have the imagination of an eagle, not a turkey. You have to see the reality. I want you to think of 3-1. The positions of 3-1 in the indicator. We're going to start a new indicator up next week, Monday, after 15 minutes from the opening, or 20, whatever. We'll put on some currencies in equal bias, buys and sells. Interesting, isn't it? We'll put on equal currencies in buys and sells. We'll look at the basket. That's why I gave you the core basket and the hedge. Now the core is the 14 currencies. Don't worry about the indicators, but basically the three main ones you're looking at is of course your chart, your high and your low, your buys and your sells, and it says sell volume. And why does it say sell? It's just the basis of pluses and minuses, buys and sells are sells. This hedge is actually, if we go back to it, is actually the threes, and we'll try and find that again for you. Back in the beginning, but I want to go through this. I've lost it, I've lost my 3. How did I make the 3? That one. We just put a new chart up, and we can use any one, but we like you can use the Euro JPY, the JPY. Which one has the best volatility? I think Paul, who made this great little one, said the Great British Pound JPY. So all we did is simply altered the properties. None. We just went down and put none on everything and got a blank page, didn't we? None. Okay, we're doing that. Some people are a little bit, well, not smarter than the average bear, but they're lagging behind a little bit and have to learn a few things. So we made a blank page, didn't we? And we went to the navigator and we just quickly put on hedge, ABCD, there's so many indicators. It's crap, isn't it? But we all love our toys. Think about zero while I'm talking, cancel. Look at the video, we go on and on and on. And we went past Lorville, so we'll just put that on. And we went up to ABCDFG. Where is the hedge? Here it is. Okay, we put it on. It's pretty simple. And what's an important indicator? Currency indicator? Of course it's. We all need to know that, don't we? We can see it here, and we'll put it on. And then, we should have altered the indicator. We should have ordered the currency indicator just so we can see it a little bit easier. We just put on white for these. It stands out on black, doesn't it? Huh? White always does. To dream the impossible dream. To fly with eagles. That is my quest. To follow my dream. So, and what is a good little quick one is the tick. ST. We're making up just an information sheet, aren't we? Tick separated volume. Yeah, it's a bit large, but there we are. Tick separated volume. And do we need anything else? Oh, I know a favourite, and you could put in that trading range, but it's not necessary on this because we're only looking at zero, aren't we? And we can put in, oh, my old classic favourite, Brian's index. Where are we, Brian? Bosun's lines are wonderful. I wish there was someone sitting with me, he'd find it easier. Why do we want Brian's index on? It's pretty, isn't it? Yeah. So we've made a chart that also, if I put a little line on and we went back into, we could do it, we could put our little JPY line on there, the Australian line, which we won't do now. But that would show you the time of the indices. It also shows you the movement of the major 8. Are they above the zero or they're below? So it looks like it's short. It's not Monday, but it looks like it's short. Okay, zero. 3 ones, the other 3 currencies, it goes zero. Just thinking about the chart. Plus, minus, plus, minus, plus, minus, plus, minus, plus, minus. You get the point. If you're soaring with an eagle, if you're flying with a turkey, you've lost it. Sorry. One has to practice his flying a little bit. So then we look at the basket and offline, basket offline, hedge. Okay, you got the point where the trend is, of course, if you're with an eagle. And you wanted to look at euro US dollar, that was in it. Which way is that going up? This, where was our little new one we made up? Of course, there it was. And we said euro US dollar, it's -4. Euro, where is it? We've lost it. I'll have to sort this all out again. In demos, I've been showing so many people how to do it that I've even forgotten where my own currencies are hiding. We'll have to sort it out for Monday, won't we? We might have to look at where the Euro Great British Pound is, that Euro US dollar, Euro Great British Pound, where are we? Euro US dollar there, and where that one is, well, where is it? And we look on our chart and we'll just drag it over in the first place, won't we, alongside the Australian dollar. So it's going up. Currently, we're too early. The volume's down. The Euro US dollar's up. It's still showing a short. Oh, it's showing a short. And we look back here, and Euro US dollar is, what is it showing us here? It's minus, plus, minus, plus, minus, plus, minus. Where is these? Where's your trend? Okay, what does the trend say? Weekly, daily, MA. But this is where we're looking at. The distance from Sunday's close. Amazing little indicator, isn't it? What it's actually doing is on Monday, you might say, we're going to look at the zero, aren't we? The zero at the bottom of your indicator, the pit bull trading indicator, the bottom slot, the magic point, the turnover. All you need to know, this is the easy part, is how to control your drawdown. This is the first of advanced methods for the pit bull trader. Remember, if you can't control your drawdown, you're not practicing enough. You're not using your imagination. Imagination, clear eyes. Think. Who is a dummy? Who is smarter than the average bear? Think of 3-1, the total of the tape, plus, minus, plus, new trend change. What about this? Plus, minus, plus. Think about it. Think about your signals and the lessons that you have learned. But most important, you're not a trader. You're not a Forex trader until you know how to control drawdown and see with clear eyes. See with clear eyes. Always think 1 and 1 can equal 3. Things aren't always exactly what they seem. God bless you. From Brian. Come with me, let's soar like eagles, not flounder and fly with the turkeys. God bless, from Brian.